Oksana Markarova, she is the Ukrainian ambassador of the United States, with her head in her hands, stunned, in disbelief at what we witnessed here. Walk us through your reaction, the way this is going to be viewed for the people who are now in the fourth year of an awful war.
Many Ukrainians were skeptical about this agreement, and many Ukrainians were worried that President Zelensky had been summoned effectively to Washington to sign away the country's wealth because it had no choice. President Trump had come in and said, the guarantees that we, the money that we gave Ukraine over the last 4 years, those were not grants. In fact, they were loans, and we want our money back, and we want you to use rare earth minerals and other natural resources as collateral and to put them in a fund. And initially, this minerals deal was presented, according to senior Ukrainian officials I've been speaking to, as a deal that Ukraine had to sign on the spot, non-negotiable. They were given 1 hour to sign it. President Zelensky said no. He's been negotiating through a team for the last couple of weeks to try and get a better deal. But what we saw right now was it looked like a deal was going to be signed. Maybe that deal gets signed today. Maybe it doesn't. But the last hour or so has been a catastrophic breakdown. You saw a lot of this raw skepticism. It doesn't seem like there's any goodwill in the room at the moment. And this could be very devastating for Ukraine, because Ukraine is negotiating right now about the future of its country, its potential borders. It's nervous that Vladimir Putin is going to come back and invade again. And I think, Peter, what you saw in this exchange is that the two sides view this deal completely differently. President Trump, who took J.D. Vance's side there. It was really J.D. Vance who started this, and it was Zelensky who refused to back down. And then as we were watching, you saw President Trump getting more and more annoyed and personally bothered by all this. He said, well, this is going to be great television. But Zelensky refused to back down. J.D. Vance was on the attack. President Trump taking his side, because the two sides view this so very differently. President Zelensky doesn't trust Vladimir Putin will keep his end of a ceasefire, and he doesn't want to leave the room without some sort of guarantees. And President Trump is saying, you should be thankful. The guarantees you're going to get are his word.